DAV of Minnesota Transportation. The DAV of Minnesota, fulfilling the promises to the men and women who served. One of the key deliverables that DAV of Minnesota completes is transportation.
We started our program in World War II, transporting veterans, and that need has only increased with Agent Orange exposure, with Vietnam veterans, and all of the PTSD issues that today's veterans deal with. The transportation is a major issue.
What we'll do, if you're a veteran and you have an appointment at the VA facility, we'll take you and your spouse if you need an escort. We pick you up at the front door of your house, we take you to the VA, we wait until your appointment's over with, and we bring you back home again.
The best way that I tell people is if the VA sends you there, we will go. If the VA sends you to a community-based appointment, we'll bring you there.
Our nation's heroes traveled around the globe to protect our freedoms. It's only right that we return their dedication.
The DAV has over 30 vehicles across the state providing free transportation to our veterans.
Our DAV drivers in the state of Minnesota have volunteered over 68,000 hours for driving a total of 1.5 million miles.
You know, it takes you a long, long time to get from Rochester to Bemidji. And we've got veterans throughout the state, over 300,000 veterans. And we need to make sure that every veteran has access to the care that they've earned through the VA.
The increase in DAV-provided transportation shifts the burden from county government and is a tremendous tax savings to the citizens of Minnesota.
The DAV buys vans and gives them to the VA. The VA takes care of the gas and maintenance, and we provide all volunteer drivers. They're all volunteer drivers in the state of Minnesota to drive those vans.
We do not charge any veterans or family members for the transportation, and we go to any medical appointments, whether it's Hutchinson, Litchfield, Minneapolis, or wherever, and they're very receptive to this.
Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, I've noticed a lot, they don't like the VA yet. They're not comfortable with the VA. And our volunteers, being that most of them are veterans, they get that sense of camaraderie, and it encourages a lot of people to go to the VA because of the volunteers.
With the addition of vans and transportation routes, there is always a need for volunteer drivers.
Our volunteers and our staff go above and beyond to get people where they need to go.
We have a lot of veterans that are elderly now that can't drive to Minneapolis or St. Cloud or wherever they need to go to see their doctors, and there is a big need, and we need drivers to do that. And I feel once you start driving, you're not going to quit until you can't do it anymore.
You don't have to be a DAV member to take advantage of it. All you do is be a veteran and call the VA and schedule the ride.
Visit DAVMN.org.